YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Brother Still. I'm coming at y'all another banger. The devil wants your seed and you know it. You absolutely know it, brother. Many of you are going through many battles when it comes to your sexual life force journey. Many of you encounter succubus spirits who just want to take your life force energy away from you, and majority of the time a lot of these women aren't meant to help you achieve greatness. They come into your life for a specific season to slow you down. And if it's not the succubus spirit that's trying to slow you down, it's yourself slowing you down, as well as your ability to control yourself. I'm about to talk about a story in Genesis chapter 38, verses 9 through 10. And I don't know if you guys know the man Onan. Onan had a select purpose to use his seed for something greater than himself, to elongate the bloodline. And what Onan did was use his life force energy, and he ended up spilling his seed on the ground when he was supposed to impregnate his brother's widow after he died. And because of this, God literally killed him. Now, I'm not saying God will kill you because you wasted your seed, but something within you will die. I know this is a little extreme, but when I say something will die, I mean your sense of purpose, your conviction, your ability to want to chase and attack your goals on a daily basis. And it's like, I can remember the time where I was absolutely depleted on day zero. And it's like, the more and more I retain, the more and more I never want to feel the way I feel on day zero. Just absolutely weak, man. There's no way I want to go back to feeling that way. Just eating absolute crap. No drive. No kind of tenacity. No kind of just aggression when it comes to me attacking the gym that I know I attack when I'm full. And this is a reminder to all my men out there, where you're going along this semen retention journey, the devil will try to send all kind of distractions coming your way. And the best way I can tell you guys to achieve, the best way I can tell you guys to get away from this is to flee from it, to run away from it. If you catch yourself in a situation where you're about to fall short of the glory of God, just walk away. You catch yourself on a late night on your cell phone, put the cell phone down, hop in the shower, or even a cold shower to be exact. And it's like, if you just catch yourself, man, about to relapse, just try your best, man, to call on Jesus Christ's name, because if you call on his name, he will take these temptations away, man. And it's like, man, before I started this streak, man, I had to tell myself, man, I just can't go back to feeling the way I feel on day zero, man. I can't, man. If I want to be the man that I'm called to be, it's going to take all that I have. It's going to take me having those conversations with the woman I'm talking to. I'm trying to become who I'm called to be. I cannot release. And it's like, when I don't release, our connection gets better. I'm able to communicate at a higher rate. Also, outside of the relationship aspect, I'm able to have the proper download so I can make the proper decisions I need to elevate my life. And it's like, why would I not want to have the proper thought so I can maneuver the way I'm supposed to maneuver in these times, man? And it's like, even though our world is crashing and burning as we speak, at least I have my seed. At least I have the kingdom of heaven within me. There's so many Bible verses in the Bible that subtly talks about semen retention. And it's like, you have to have the eyes to understand, you have to have the ears to hear what he's saying. A man with no self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. And it's like, when I heard this Bible verse, it sparked something within me. And it's like, I know what it's like to be that man with no self-control. And it's like, when I wasn't on retention, I was letting all these negative entities in my energy field. And I don't want to feel like that, man. All that anxiety, all that worry, all that fear. And that's not coming from God, that's coming from the devil. And it's like, why would I constantly keep giving my life force energy to please my flesh? My spirit knows better. My spirit knows who I can be if I retain this life force energy. My spirit knows when I'm in those situations where a woman wants to interact in these ways that don't please my soul, it knows the consequences. And just like Onan, do I want to die? Do I want to kill my goals and aspirations? Because I know whoever I'm talking to out there, there's one man watching this video to this exact point. You're called for greater, G. You're not just listening to this video for no reason, bruh. You're watching these kind of videos so you can kind of get a good gauge of what it's like to have this life force energy. If you retain this life force energy, your life will change for the better. If you guys don't believe me, watch my first video, how far I came since then. Retaining your life force energy will only make your life better. I started these videos in my mom's basement, G. The car that I wanted when I was in my mom's basement, I got it. The apartment I wanted to move in, I got it. And it's like whatever I put my mind to on semen retention, I will attract it. And it's like before I started this journey, the devil tried everything in his power to take my energy away from me. And it's like even though I'm on this current streak right now, he tried to take my life force energy in my dreams. And it's like I had to be very aware of the information that I let go into my subconscious mind. Some of the things that I see on Instagram, some of the, even when I'm in the gym, keeping my eyes focused on the prize. It's as if when I'm in the gym and I'm on semen retention, women will go out of their way to make sure they're next to me and they bend over. Women will come from a completely different side of the gym to make sure they're close to me. Just to be next to my energy, man. Just to be next to me, man. To try to talk to me, man, I just gotta keep it going. Just gotta keep it pushing, man, because truth be told, man, the enemy doesn't want us on this journey. He doesn't want us being closer to God. But it's like when you're on this journey, you're only bound to get closer to God himself. You're only bound to get closer to Jesus Christ. And this is the reason why I am retaining. So I can get closer to him. There's no other reason why. Granted, a lot of men go on this journey for female attraction. The journey is not about female attraction. I feel like the female attraction aspect of semen retention is to get men into semen retention. That's just to get men in, because a lot of men are drawn by female attraction. That's what got me into this journey, truth be told. But the more and more I go along semen retention, the more I understand this is not about women. It's about who I can become. Why can't I become the man that God tells me I am with the visions that I get inside of my brain? Why can I be the best possible man that I can be? Being that true example for my seed when he is here on this earth. Being that man that I know I need to be for my partner. Being that man I know I need to be for my mom, my dad. And it's like going through semen retention helps me become that. Because granted, we all live in a materialistic world, but semen retention helps me gain certain resources so I can help those who are in need. So I can feed positivity to those who need it. And it's like, if you catch yourself drifting, catch yourself about to relapse, remember, call on Jesus' name. That's the only way that I get through some of my temptations, man, when I catch these urges coming my way. And another thing, for my men out there who are struggling, or even my retainers, because this might just be a reminder, make sure you just keep working out, man, so you're able to transmute this energy, man. I just can't sit around. It's hard to sit around on this energy, man. It's hard. It's very hard, because you have testosterone levels that are literally through the roof. You just can't sit around on this. Gotta train every day, train hard, train long. And it's just like, even though I'm on semen retention, I am training every day. Sometimes it's not enough. And it's like the things that I'm able to do on a day-to-day basis, man, is absolutely amazing. It's just like, I wouldn't be able to even have this energy if I wasn't on semen retention. And it's just like I catch myself having deeper thoughts than I ever would compared to when I was depleted. And it's just like, man, there's no way, shape, or form that being depleted is okay. Because a lot of men say, or, you know, people in our society say that our women are cooked. It's like, if us men controlled ourselves, women will only follow what we are doing. A lot of women are acting the way they're acting because men are just absolutely operating in feminine energy. They don't have the life force energy to be a man. They're letting a woman lead them. There's a lot of women out there that are far more masculine than men. And it's just like, we have to take this control back, man. I'm not saying we have to just, you know, just take control over women. We have to take control of ourselves so we can be who we're called to be. So we can be who we need to be for ourselves and our family and our future family, for those who don't have a family yet, man. And it's just like, man, I encourage you guys to stay strong on this journey. Be aware of the succubus woman. Be aware of the temptations that will come your way on a late night. Be aware of all this, all the temptations that come your way. Make sure you call on Jesus' name. That's the only way I get through my temptations, man. The spiritual warfare that you encounter on this journey will be intense, but you're built for it. Got to make sure you throw on the armor of God daily. Make sure you're praying to give you the strength to overcome these urges. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I love you guys, man. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I love you, brother. I love you, sister. There's a woman watching this video right now. I love you. All these principles that apply to my men and apply to you as well. There are many benefits when a woman goes on a celibacy journey. So many benefits. All the things that I'm telling my men, it goes to, all the things I'm telling my men, it goes to my women as well. Because I do have a percentage of women who watch my videos. I know there's one woman to this exact point who's watching my video. You got to keep going. You got to stay strong on this journey. I love you too. You got to stay strong. I love all my women out there. I love all my brothers out there, man. You got to stay strong. Not for just for yourself, for those who you're around, so you can impact others. Because the devil uses sex to deplete us so we can be a lesser version of ourselves, operating in our root chakra, operating in survival mode. For my men, I want all this life force energy to go from my root chakra all the way up to my crown chakra, so this energy can go all the way from the bottom of my spine to all the way up to the 33rd vertebrae. To the 33rd vertebrae, so I can obtain Christ-like consciousness. I will never be anywhere close to Christ whatsoever, but I want to unlock the best man that I possibly can be within. And it's not going to take me going out in this world and working 16-hour shifts on a day-to-day basis. It's going to take me putting those hours in within my soul to become who I need to be as a man. And it's like a lot of these conversations that I have with you guys, I appreciate you guys for listening, because these aren't the conversations, these are not conversations that I can have with people in my day-to-day life. They will never understand me. They will never understand where I'm coming from. But it's like, if you're listening to this video at this exact point and you're hearing my voice, man, you got to stay strong. You got it, man. But I don't want to make this video too long to this exact point, man. I love you guys. Stay strong in your journey. If you're struggling, call on Jesus' name, man. It's your boy, brother. Still resonate with this kind of content. Show some love in the comment section. It's your boy, man. See you on the next one. I'm out of here, man.